Today in this video, we will learn about idioms. We all know that idioms are important in every competitive exam. So today, let us clear the concept of idioms in easy language. The first is a piece of cake. It is an idiom that is used to describe something that is very easy or effortless. Well, from the idiom itself, a piece of cake, we can understand that it means something very soft or delicate. We love using this idiom to make our conversation more colorful and expressive. So with two examples, we will learn it in a clear way. Riding a scooter is as easy as a piece of cake. Riding a scooter is so easy that it is just like a piece of cake. Conquer idioms like piece of cake and speak fluently. So here what it is said that learn each and every idioms easily and speak fluently. Second is cost an arm and a leg. It is used to convey that something is very expensive or cost a significant amount of money. This phrase is often used figuratively to emphasize the high price of an item or service. So let us understand it in a more clear way with the help of example. For example, buying a luxury sports car may be your dream, but be prepared. It will cost you an arm and a leg. So here what it is said that, yeah, it might be your dream to buy a luxury sport car, but you must have a good saving because it will cost you a huge amount of money. That means it will cost you an arm and a leg. Here it indicates the high price of the item. I hope you understood the term cost an arm and a leg. The renovation on their house were beautiful, but I heard that it cost them an arm and a leg to complete. Here what it is said that the renovation cost them a huge amount of money. We all know that the price of each and every product has gone high nowadays. So it might cost you an arm and a leg to renovate a house, which means it might cost you a huge amount of money. Now the third idiom is rule of thumb. So it is a very common idiom, we all know that, but still I'm going to explain it to you. So basically rule of thumb means something that is very mandatory. It can be related to something called fact. So let us understand with a few examples, because when we read examples it becomes more clear. As a rule of thumb, it is advisable to check the weather forecast before planning outdoor activities. As we all know that if we are going somewhere or if we are planning to go somewhere, what we do first of all is we check the weather, whether it will rain or whether it will be sunny or whether it will be cloudy. We all check the weather. So it is a kind of rule of thumb. It is mandatory. Next example is, when it comes to public speaking, a good rule of thumb is to rehearse your presentation. Whenever we have some public speaking, we always rehearse ourselves before going to it. So it is a kind of rule of thumb. As a rule of thumb, it is recommended to drink at least 8 glasses of water per day for proper hydration. So here we all know that as a rule of thumb, we all are recommended to drink at least 8 glasses of water to stay fit and healthy. So this is something very important for our body. So it is said that as a rule of thumb, it is recommended to drink at least 8 glasses of water per day for proper hydration. Now moving to our next idiom is blow off steam. So here what the idiom suggests is that finding healthy and constructive ways to release pent up emotion or stress. When someone blow off steam, generally they engage in activities or behavior that help them relax, unwind or vent their emotion. We will understand it in a more clear way with the help of example. So basically the idiom blow off steam suggests that whenever you are stressed out or after a hectic schedule, if you're going somewhere for a weekend, it can be related to the idiom blow off steam. After a long week of work, Sarah decided to go for a run to blow off some steam and clear her mind. So here, as I said that after a long week of work, after working hard until Friday, Sarah decided to go for a run so that she can find some fresh air and blow off her some steam and clear her mind so that she regains energy and be back to her work. Another example is John enjoys playing video games in the evening to blow off steam and unwind after a stressful day at the office. So we all know that how stressful is a day at the office. After coming home, some of us just watch TV, or some of us scroll down our cell phone, some of us play video games. So here what the example is said that John enjoys playing video games in the evening to blow off steam and unwind after a stressful day at the office. So blowing off steam generally means to release the stress that you have faced throughout the day. Some individual practices yoga or meditation as a meant to blow off steam and find inner peace. So here, as I have already told you, that some individuals practice yoga so that they can release their stress and find inner peace. Now moving to the next idiom is hit below the belt. It is commonly used expression in English. It refers to an unfair or unethical action. Just you have to remember these two words, unfair or unethical action, which is not fair. Usually in an argument or competition where someone intentionally attacks or hurts their opponent in a particular harsh or unsportsmanlike manner. Some of you might watch the game of boxing, where hitting an opponent below the waistline is considered as a foul. So these phrases originated from the rule of boxing. So this is used even in our day-to-day life, in our general conversation as well, because it is important to maintain respect, fairness and integrity in our interaction with others. So let's understand it through our example. During a debate, one candidate resorted to personal insult, bringing up the other candidate's family issue. It was clear case of hitting below the belt. In a friendly game of soccer, one player intentionally tripped another player from behind, causing them to fall. This act was seen as hitting below the belt since it went against the spirit of fair play. So here we can understand that in football, soccer means football. In football, one player, what he did, he intentionally pulled the another player, or he pushed another player, causing them to fall down. So which is foul. We all watch the football game, right? So here we can clearly say that this act is seen as a hitting below the belt, which is unfair, unethical. I hope hit below the belt concept is clear. Moving to the next idiom, the ball is in your court. So this idiom itself says that now it is your turn. The ball is in your court means now it is your turn. Now it is your turn to speak, or now it is your turn to take action. So let us understand. It is often used in a conversation or situation to indicate that it is now someone else's turn to take action or make a decision. Let us understand it with the help of example. The sale ends this Saturday. Don't miss it. The ball is in your court. That means there is a sale going on in a mall. Don't miss it. It's your turn to buy all the product that you want, or all the material that you want. Moving to the next idiom is all ears. So the idiom itself here says that all ears means listening carefully. It is used to convey that someone is eagerly and attentively listening to what other person has to say. When someone say that they are all ears, they are indicating that they are fully engaged and ready to listen intently. A teacher asks the student, who can tell me the answer to this question? And one student responds, I'm all ears, please go ahead. So this is basically like when I say to somebody, you know what happened today? So the next one will reply, yes, I'm all ears, tell me in details. So moving on to the next idiom is similar to that, all eyes. So all ear means listening carefully, and all eyes means observing carefully, or someone is with great interest and focus. It is used to convey that everyone is paying close attention and watching something or someone with great interest and focus. When someone says that all eyes are on particular situation, event or person, it means that everyone is observing and eagerly waiting what will happen next. In a classroom, a student is about to give a presentation. The teacher says, remember, all eyes will be on you, so speak clearly and confidently. So I hope you understood with the help of this example. In a classroom, when a student is about to give a presentation, the teacher stood up and said to all the students that, remember, all teachers and students are looking at you. Remember, all eyes will be on you, so speak clearly and confidently. I hope you understood now. So moving on to the next idiom is in weal and woe. It is a poetic expression used in English. It generally signifies being together and supporting each other through both good and bad time. Good times and woe means bad times. So हमेशा साथ रहना अच्छे बुरे दिन में. It generally means to stand by someone's side and remaining loyal, committed and supportive regardless of their circumstances. In a wedding vows, a partner promises to be there for their spouse in weal and woe. In a wedding vow, we take Saath Phere, where we promise our partner to be in the will and woe. So moving on to the next idiom is greenhorn. It refers to a person who is inexperienced or naive, immature, particularly in the field, job or situation. Greenhorn is someone who is new to a specific role or environment and lacks knowledge or practical understanding. One who is inexperienced or new. I hope you understood the idioms, and if you want more idioms, do hit the like button and comment below that you want more idioms like this. Thank you.